If you're interested in a science career, clearly you need to have some science in your education, and biology would be the main one, I would say, because agriculture is focused around biology, whether it's plants or animals. Biology is the key thing. If other sciences are not your thing, then you could mix that with things like geography, which also bring in understanding of the rural environment. There are so many careers in agriculture. You could study an agriculture or an agriculture-related degree, such as crop science, plant science, animal science, or something maybe a little bit broader, such as applied biology. And then you can always do a more specialist MSc or even a research degree like a PhD later on. The college routes work really well. I've had a number of students who, rather than done A-levels, they've decided to go to college first and done a BTEC extended diploma. That's a good option. The really good thing about those is that if you're interested in practical stuff, you can learn through doing more. And then if you decide you want to go further on, you've still got the option to go to university using those qualifications rather than A-levels. So you don't have to follow the traditional GCSE A-level university route. There are lots of other options. The cost of further and higher education can be quite daunting, but the good thing in the agriculture sphere is there are lots of sources of funding that you could potentially tap into. There are a huge number of agricultural charities out there, which you could search on depending on what you want to study and where you're from, and they could contribute towards your tuition fees, perhaps towards your living expenses. I think the more experience you can get, the better, whatever you do, whether that's travelling, whether that's working overseas, or whether that's just shadowing an agronomist, for instance. So I think any experience you can get, it makes you sort of stand out a bit, because lots of people have degrees these days and you want to have something to show potential employers in the future that you're really connected and that you really know what you're taking on. Maybe getting a research placement for a summer, so some of our students have done that, come and worked for 8 weeks over the summer to see what it would be like to be a PhD student. So my final message would be just take every opportunity that you can, because it's all good experience and will all set you up in good stead for the future.